Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of What Do You Get for Free. Today's going to be kind of a shorter episode. It's basically a bonus episode. I'm doing it on the free game Entwined, which is an interesting little indie game that's kind of like rhythm based. You play as a bird and a fish, and it has some type of like very obscure story about them trying to get together or something. It's so weird, but it's a very beautiful game. It has a fantastic soundtrack. And I'll just give you my opinion on it. Let's just go ahead and get right into this. So the graphics of Entwined are very like psychedelic, I guess, and each area or each lifeline, because I just played through the story, has its own unique visuals to it. So it will look like you're flying through the clouds on one of the lifelines, and then one of them will look more hellish or something, like there will be mountains and fire, and it's all very unique, and the graphics are nice. You're going to enjoy them. It's a very wonderful visual, just calm and relaxing and unique, and I think that's something really cool. And I really enjoy when indie games in general go for more of a unique look instead of trying to be like really good graphics, because they won't pull it off as well as like the AAA studios. So when a game decides to go out and do something unique, it really helps the gameplay experience for, you know, the smaller team that's making the game. And the graphics of this game are very good when there are graphics. So basically at the end of every level you're gonna see the beauty of the game. The gameplay, on the other hand, I didn't like it that much. It's alright. It's challenging and easy at the same time, and it doesn't offer that much. So, like, if you're basically going to be playing the game for the soundtrack and the visuals, because the gameplay isn't that great. And, like, there's a challenge mode for when you do complete the story mode, to where you try to get a high score and, like, unlock new challenge, like, arenas or whatever. But I didn't like the gameplay that much. I didn't think it was that addicting, and I think the gameplay is not very strong with this game. But the soundtrack, on the other hand, is fantastic, just like the visuals. It's very catchy, and I honestly wish you could purchase it like separately from the game, because it's a fantastic soundtrack, and it really adds to the whole atmosphere of the game. So this is one of those games you don't play for like the fun of playing the game. You play it because it's an experience, and like the game is an interesting experience. It has an obscure, interesting story that's like, it doesn't really tell its story, but you kinda just like, you know, go with it. And then it has these visuals with a wonderfully accompanying soundtrack that just add to the whole world that they're trying to put you in, and I think they did a good job in that aspect. I just think they could have done a couple different things with the gameplay to make it a little more interesting and fun, since this is, after all, a game. And it's a very short game at that. Like, it only took me an hour to complete the story mode, and there's only like 6 challenge maps, so there's not much here. But for free, you can't really complain, and it's an experience that I think you should give a try just for the soundtrack and visuals alone, but don't expect anything addicting or something you're going to be playing for months on end, because there's just not that much to this game. But that's what you're getting for free this month, and thanks for watching again, guys.